Okay, folks, thanks for joining me. I decided to try out this area here. It's just really cold. I jumped in the pond over there behind Texas Roadhouse at the St. John's Town Center. First cast on my new Penn Battle 2 3000. Wham, caught about half pound and 3/4 bass. That was nice. So I said, maybe they will bite today. And McKinley likes to do the zip line here, so I had Beth drop me off and got in here and used the drop shot and had a strike and then caught one. And then I decided maybe this is a good place to try the Ned Rig because there's not a whole lot of algae. Tried that and check out the results there. Thank you. I got it. 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 Got it. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's tricking one. There's tricking one. That's tricking one. Not a bad one for here. Not a bad one for here. Not sure how my frame is, so I'm gonna need the pliers on him. Whew. That was pretty fun. Get him in the sunshine. Look at that. That's a bass. Even a little one like that get me shaking. That's good to see. That's a healthy one. He's still in here. Gator didn't get every one of them. Gator didn't get every one of them. All right. I said if I caught one, I'd try the Ned. So let's try the Ned. Keep my promise. Just practicing with the Ned here. This is a Ned with a brand new crawfish. It's crawfish instead of just a little tube. I got a weedless hook on here, which I probably don't need in here, but and I don't know if the crawfish is better than the tube or not. I hadn't fished it enough to know. I used it a little bit and caught some fish on it. I got one on the first cast. First cast Ned Rig. First cast Ned Rig. Look at that. On a cold day. On a cold day. Go, boy. So that was a first cast on a Ned Rig. And I just bumped it. Boy, if that ain't cookie cutter. That looks about like the same one, don't it? It's not, but it sure looks like it. Man, is that Ned Rig that deadly? It's perfect for this cool pond. It's cool, super clear, and I'm just sitting there just working that thing, and it looks like a little crawfish. I'll show you. It's brand new from Z-Man, and it looks just like a little crawfish. Hopefully I'm getting that. It's got his little claws. I think I got one. I think I got one. I think I got one on the Ned. I do. I got another one. I was working that thing perfect. I'm catching on to this Ned. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Yes. 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 Catching on to the Ned. It's pop, let it see. Now that definitely is a shorter and chubbier version. He's got a wound there. I don't like seeing that. But that Ned is getting them. Get him in that sunshine. So that's, I don't know. That was just pop, pop, let it sink. Pop, pop, let it sink. Do anything but trying the Ned, but when you catch them like this, it's hard to pick the drop shot back up. I'm afraid over this past summer, I've learned 2 new ways. I just always swerve with my red shad culprit with 7.5 inch, 16 ounce sinker, Texas style. Caught thousands of bass over the years, but sometimes you need something a little different, especially when these fish have been pressured, and that's what they've seen. They've seen it over and over and over, so you got to kind of hit them with something else. The drop shot's perfect for these ponds, especially in the spring and summer when the moss is about 1 foot deep at the bottom. I got another one. Got another one. I mean, I'm tearing them up with the Ned Rig. I know how to work this sucker. It's bounce, bounce, let it sit. Bounce, bounce, let it sit. I got him right in the perfect. Oh. And I mean, this is on the one that's got the weedless wires on it. You think those wires would be, they'd be feeling them or seeing them, but they're not. He's in a bad spot because I can't get a hold of him without hooking myself. I will let you go, boy, if you'll just cooperate. All right, now he's a little smaller than the last one, but still fun. Man, I couldn't, he just stopped it. He just stopped it. Yeah. All right. So that's, what, 3 on the Ned and about maybe 8 casts. But now that I've learned how to work it, that's 2 casts in a row. I'm hitting a heavy bounce. I'm snatching it pretty good, just boom, up off the bottom. Let it hit. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one. I had a great time, and I just want to say one thing: keep fishing.